Head coach LeVelle Moton now joining us. Coach, first and foremost, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
I'd like to make an opening statement on today's game.
I just thought it was a game to get ourselves back on track, just come out in front of our home crowd because obviously our last showing was suspect at best. It was disappointing. It was humiliating. It was embarrassing to say the least. We took ownership of it. We owned it. And we just committed to ourselves to come out here and give a valiant effort. And once we did that, things fell into play.
Coach, you talk about rebounding in a big way, a wire-to-wire win. You lead for 39 minutes. Really big energy, especially to come out and win at home. It's got to feel pretty good to, like you said, get back on track.
Yeah, man. The best thing you can do after a showing that we put on was just play right again, play again. Try to get our legs back under us and try to make something happen, man. And credit to those kids, they responded.
You mentioned the kids. Senior day today. You get 4 years, and that's it. Jibri Blount got to celebrate his senior day today. Randy Miller as well. Of course, he's been injured, so he didn't get to participate today. But Jibri, 28 points, 18 rebounds. He gets the curtain call at the end. What can you say about his performance today?
One of my favorite kids I've ever coached. One of the hardest workers, and just a grown man. To see the evolution of him throughout, his 3 years that he's been here with us. Obviously, set out a year. And just his commitment to being better and, carrying on a legacy and representing his last name and this university and the name on the front of this jersey, it's been impeccable, man.
Senior day today, of course, you got the guys who are going to be next, the juniors. Devin Palmer, big game today, and Evan Claiborne as well. What you see out of the rest of the team?
They stepped out. I thought Evan made the most critical plays in the second half by getting offensive rebounds, and he kicked one out to CJ for a three and then kicked another one to Jibri for a layup. So that was huge, man. And sometimes that stat sheet don't show the intangibles, right? The intangibles and the heart and the effort, and that's what we measure him by.
All right, Coach, Howard next. How do you feel going forward?
It's back to business. Going to go home, watch this tape, analyze this, watch Howard, assess them. They're coming in trying to get a victory, man, and trying to – every game is a Super Bowl that we play. So we got to match everyone's energy, so we'll be prepared, hopefully.
We came out, we wanted to get back in the win column and make sure that we were focused on the game plan today. We know we had a tough team coming in here today, and we wanted to just make sure we focused on ourselves and did what we had to do to get the win.
Senior day usually a little later in the year. We get it on the last Saturday home game. But for you today, how did it feel to be able to walk out in front of the home crowd and actually walk out alongside your family as well?
I mean, it was a blessing. My dad, he had a speaking engagement he had to be at in Atlanta, and he changed that so he could be here with me tonight. So I just wanted to make sure I came out and played hard for them tonight. So that was special.
I mean, you achieved above and beyond today, 28 points and 18 rebounds. Those numbers, how does that sound to you? And what's it mean to you to be able to do that here on senior day at home?
Well, I mean, it's a blessing. Like I said, I just came out and Coach Moton told me to just make sure I get lost in the game tonight, and I was able to do that and make sure that I was able to, get that in the flow of the offense. I just tried to play hard, and I just ended up coming up with some rebounds, so it was good.
Senior day today, you were honored alongside Randy Miller Jr., and I was talking to Coach also. It's about who's next. The juniors stepped up today with Evan Claiborne and Devin Palmer and CJ Kaiser. What'd you see out of those guys, out of your teammates?
Man, we got an incredible group of guys here. Those guys, they'll all be back next year, and they're building chemistry and camaraderie. So I'm excited to come back and see those guys play. Once I move on, and I know that they'll carry the torch and do the right thing with it.
And in your opinion, what does it say about this team after Monday to rebound and come back with such a big win today as you continue to go forward in conference play?
Well, we're resilient. So, we have a tough group of guys. Coach Moton preaches that every day, mental toughness. Nobody feels sorry for you. Nobody's going to lay down for you. We come into people's gym, after winning like how we have, people are going to come out and play their best game against us. So we have to make sure that we're ready every night. Monday we weren't, and tonight we were. So it was good.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.